This used to be, I'm sure it was a Shell station, and I used to bike along here. Now this bakery is legendary, right? I used to eat their pies nearly every day. They had a steak and cheese pie. I used to eat the steak and pepper pie, and they had this strong garlicky flavor and peppery flavor. It was one of the best pies I've eaten in my life. I think to this day, I don't think I've eaten a pie like this. So it looks like they've partitioned with this Pipo's Licon. I think it's a Filipino. Right? Mouse in mouth. I'm sure it's Filipino, right? And here, wow, it's a nice hairdresser place. This used to be a fruit shop. We used to buy fruit and veggies here. And this pharmacy, there was always a pharmacy. I think we used to go there, but the liquor store was never there before. That liquor store was never there. It was just a piece of land there before. But yeah, it's nice driveway. It's got nice parking, and I think that's what Dad used to always look at. We used to buy a business, it was by parking, and it was just a blessing from God. But I remember riding my bike around here. I remember once there was like a huge bin down here, and one day I ran for like a bin like that, yeah. Right? And I ran away from home one day, right? And I ran away for a whole day, and I hid here, and Dad came out looking for me, and I actually went in the park, and I was going to just stay in the park, right? There's this little house kind of thing, like a playground, and in the playground there was like a little house kind of structure. And I was gonna stay there, but I thought I'd stuff it, and I just walked I just walked in and just pretend nothing happened, right? Because I had nowhere to go. But I used to basically spend my life here. I used to go to Glenville Intermediate, and somehow I used to come through here and walk home. Looks so small. But we used to have like a milk delivery, right? We used to have this little shed kind of structure, and milk used to be delivered there, and from there we used to put into the fridges. There was the video shop. This was the pizza. And I remember there used to be Chinese takeaways, and they used to make their own chips. So they'll chop up chips, and they'll have these big metal drums full of water with these potato chips, right? Massive potato chips. I still remember that tree, by the way. I'm going to take a photo of that tree. But these trees have been, of course, they've been here for like how many decades? I don't know if I'm getting this properly. Because that's, for me, there's a lot of memories here. We're only here for 2 years, right? But such memories, such an investment. It feels like such an investment was made, where it just had the significance, of who we are, especially the Chinese takeaways. I remember the owners of the Chinese takeaways. They opened up Chinese takeaways in Avondale, right next to Ray's Dairy. That was the first dairy shop that my parents had bought. And we went there. I didn't know they were there. I just went there, and They said to me, "Do you remember us?" Because I don't want to remind you. And we're the very owners of the Chartwell, they're the very owners of the Chartwell takeaways here, right? And they then became owners of the takeaways, and everyone needs to raise dairy. So yep, this is still the same. Yep, still the same.